big. It is nothing but huge amount of data, not just huge amount of data, but varied data, multifaceted data, analyzed, time crunched. It's all about collection, collation, synthesizing, inciting, and getting inferences to work on. So as a marketeer, if you were to put that in your mind and put it in whichever, you may be a marketeer in the domestic pharma industry, or you could be a marketing professional in a manufacturing setup. See how relevant it is to you over there. That's all I'll say. I'll leave you with two buzzwords here really. What does AI do for you as a marketeer? If all it does is from speed to market and speed in market. So keep that in your mind. Before you hit the market, how can you leverage it? Whether it is by amalgamating certain tools that you already have, certain agencies, and there's so many of them you see today out in the exhibition area, how can you best leverage those? One could go on and on and on with this, but I think we leave it at this, that as a marketeer, put yourself in these two separate buckets. Firstly, speed to market, and then speed in the market, and see how you can leverage all of this to your gain.
Because I think I covered in my previous talk also, that there's so many data points which are coming out from the variables that number one, it will benefit the patient. Number two, it's going to benefit the doctor. Now, question is whether doctor is ready to get that much of data, because when I launched one of the apps, one of the recommendation by doctor is I should not get alerts. I don't want to be disturbed in the night. Okay, so that is also one of the human aspect. I agree with him or her. I mean, they don't want to get alert at 12 o'clock in the night that patient's ECG has gone up or blood sugar has gone up. That is another part of it. However, you can get lot of data points from the variables. I mean, these days, insurance, I think you must have read about it, that insurance is incentivizing if you are taking particular number of steps in a particular date, and if your blood sugar levels are in control. So you can pay less insurance compared to the normal insurance. Compared to pharmaceutical companies, I think when it comes to pharma, we directly can't have patient data, but at the same time, we can definitely have a lot of data from the doctor's point of view when it comes to interacting with, taking decisions accordingly. So how
adoption, that shift has happened. And in technology, in healthcare across the world, you have AI which is leading the change in technology, followed by big data, cloud computing, and platforms, which are nothing but applications. This is what constitutes of technology. Now, when it comes to pharma marketing, we can use technology as a process, but we need to have an objective, which needs to have measured outcomes. It can be in terms of revenues, bottom line, it can be in terms of customer engagement, customer centricity. I'm engaging with a customer for a CME. I want to reduce the turnaround time from start point to the end point. So I develop a software with my functional teams in my pharma company that helps me track how the engagement is happening
through AI, or why should you invest your time. The other things, the moment you walk out of the session, I don't think you will carry it. Okay. So there is a metaphor or in finance or that is taught to us that for the smart people, they make money even when they are resting. Your money should work, even if you're working only 2 hours a day, your money should work 24 hours to generate more money. And that same thing will happen for the smarter pharma marketer. The omni-channel engine will continue to work and generate and influence prescriptions without having you to work 24 hours a day with 20,000 people. So that why every vendor can name surname of AI ho gaya hai. We also have our name as AI, but that's a different thing. But the phase one is where everybody is talking about it, which is the phase where India is in. GPT is in PPT, in conferences, people are talking about it. Somewhere in the news, you are seeing some wonder stories. The phase two, which is where the US is entered, is a public relations race. So every month, just like Microsoft, Google, and other CEOs are announcing a release, within pharma, you have companies like Roche, Janssen, Lilly, pretty much all companies have announced between 25 to 100 partnerships in AI. So that's the phase 2 when people go wild. Ki boss ye nahi kiya, so then either
each one's perspective is critical, from the marketing, from the tech person, as well as from the inside person. After looking at it from the importance of AI and data analytics from the marketeer's perspective, from the patient perspective, let's now look at the collaboration part, and I'll move again to Atul. See, collaboration is vital in healthcare. Can you share some examples of great collaboration in healthcare as well as tech platform where there is a really good synergy as well as some innovations?
Yeah, so